So are you keen to find out what's been happening at the Neighbourhood this month? Well, we've got some new additions to the team. We've got a new webinar coming up for your sales and marketing reporting, and we're going to give you the lowdown on everything that we've found out with some really cool new software. So let's get started. Here we go. It's been a pretty hectic couple of weeks here at Neighbourhood, so we've got a couple of new fresh faces. First of all, we've said goodbye to Tharshan. Tharshan was basically looking after all of our SEM. He's gone and moved on, but luckily we've landed a brand new person by the name of Hitachi. She's had over 7 years experience in SEM, and she basically looks after everything from us, for everything from Google Ads, Facebook Ads, Bing, and anything for demand generation. So welcome to the team. Is that right?
Yeah, that's really
Next, I'd like to welcome Tasia V. Tasia V has been working in SEO for over 9 years, and she comes onto the team with a wealth of experience. So she's working on everything for our clients and even ourselves from SEO related to help us get our rankings all the way straight to the top. So I'd like to welcome her as well. The next two additions I'd like to welcome are two legends, Vladimir and Krill. These two are responsible for all of our video work and all of our animations. These guys are absolutely pumping out video after video. First of all, when we first started video, we were looking at basically pumping out about 3 videos a week. During COVID happened, we said, let's just double down on what we're doing. So we're producing 1 video a day to go out onto YouTube and onto Facebook. So I really want to say a big welcome to those boys. They're actually doing a really good job. The last two additions to the team are Delphine and Nebadita. These two ladies come to us from QUT as a part of our 12-week internship program. Over the next 12 weeks, we're going to be basically throwing them in the deep end, getting them certified, and basically giving them all the skills they need to pop out the other side to become just as good as us. So welcome to the team, girls. Is that good?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it weird? So what's coming up this month? So in about 2 weeks' time, on the 23rd of July, we've got a webinar coming up on how to automate your sales and marketing reporting. We get a lot of questions from clients on how they can do this a lot better. And also, we were spending up to about 23 hours per month doing reportings for ourselves and also for our clients. So after many hours of research, we basically landed on a platform called Databox. And they're the ones that you can see in the background here. So on the 23rd of July, coming up for about 45 minutes, I'm going to be running through a webinar on how to automate your sales and marketing reporting and also get your dashboards in your office just like us. So to sign up, all you have to do is click the link in the description or in the comments. It will take you through to a landing page. Enter your details there. Now, if you're unable to make the 23rd of July at 11 a.m., that's completely fine. All you have to do is enter your details, and what we'll do is we'll send you a copy of the recording once we're done. Next we've got on the cards is software. So we're always on the hunt for the best new software out there, and we use it on ourselves to self-test and then recommend it to our clients. There are 3 pieces of software I'd like to recommend to you this month. First of all, we send a lot of emails, and at the moment we're doing a lot of optimization in regards to our open rates and our click rates. Through using the HubSpot email tool, we've been doing A/B split testing on the emails that we send to you. Those split tests have come back really well, and we've got our open rates to a point where we're very happy with them. At the moment, we're optimizing for click-through rate, which is important because we want people to go to the content that we're telling them to go to. So what we've started to do is started to use GIFs in our emails. So you'll see it in the email that you would have clicked here, and if you're online, sign up to our mailing list at nbh.co/articles to make sure that you get the emails in your inbox. There's a little plug. There you go. That's nice. So what it does is it's a animation that instead of having a still image, we're basically putting an animation there. And it's a little bit more interactive, and what we're seeing is a lot more people are actually clicking through to those. So if you're looking to use GIFs in your emails, we found a piece of software that makes it completely free. It's giphy.com, and you'll be able to utilize those, upload videos, and then it will pop out a animation that you can put inside your email box. One tip though, make sure that your GIFs are as small as possible. You don't want big, 10 megabyte files sending out to your email list at all. The second piece of software we kind of wanted to mention to you today is a piece of software called Fireflies. So we have a lot of meetings on Zoom here at Neighbourhood. We do a lot of sales calls, but we also do a lot of client calls too. At times when we're having these calls, we can find that staying engaged with the people that we're talking to and not having to frantically write down all of the notes that we've got. So through a lot of research, we've kind of come and landed on Fireflies. So Fireflies is a piece of software that will integrate with Zoom and also HubSpot like us, and it will basically transcribe the conversation itself and also record the audio. It can also at the end send both parties a recording so that they've got a copy of it, or you can basically set the settings so that it only gets sent to the person that owns the software. One really cool thing that we do like about it is that it records all of our conversations, so we're able to stay engaged with that conversation and not having to frantically write down all the notes. The great thing as well, if you are using HubSpot, it does automatically push into HubSpot and then it will have the recording that you could play there or view the transcript in there as well. So we heavily recommend, if you are doing a lot of meetings and having to take down a lot of notes, we do heavily suggest to check out Fireflies. The link is in the description as well, or in the comments if you wanted to check it out. It's a great piece of software and heavily recommended. Last but not least is I've got to think about what I'm going to say. Last but not least is VOIP. So VOIP is basically phone calls over the internet. Now we have a phone system, which is the 1300 number that comes through, and it has a thing called an IVR. So you're able to press 1 for sales, 2 for customer service, 3, yada, yada, yada. And that will direct to different people within the agency that's corresponding to whatever's on that IVR. Where we get a lot of problems is that when we do Google Ads, it's really hard for people to track the actual, how many phone calls are coming from that. Therefore, the reporting is a little bit loose. So we've basically been looking around for a whole bunch of different softwares, and we've basically landed on something called PhoneWagon. PhoneWagon's great because it'll allow you to have the phone numbers in IVR, much like what normal people have. You can set it up all yourself. You do not need to pay a different company to do it. You can go in there, change the audio, you can create new numbers, you can do whatever you like. The one really cool thing with it as well is it does connect to your Google Ads. So say for example that you have got 50 people calling a month through to your phone line systems, but you don't know whether it's actually attributing to someone seeing that actual ad on Google, then what you can do is create a bunch of different numbers and it will dynamically rotate on those ads. You'll be able to get a really good indication about who's called through different numbers. Then you can report your ROI based on your marketing spend. Pretty cool, right? So we're only in the infancy stage of setting up PhoneWagon at the moment, but we'll give you an update on how we get going over the next couple of weeks. Anything else to mention? And that's it from us for this month at Neighbourhood. We hope that you guys are staying safe out there. If you've got any questions about anything that we've spoken about in this video, or if you've got any questions with any marketing, sales, or customer services problems you have in your business, feel free to reach out. All right, that's it from me. Happy marketing. Is that weird?
No.
All right.